Greetings and welcome, everybody. So good to be on again today. It is Friday, September 9th, and we are coming on to talk to you about transmitting soul light into any area of your life. Transmitting soul light into any area of your life. That is what we're going to be doing this evening together as a group. In our Intro to the Light Body series at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you would like to join us, please check out the link, register above or in the descriptions wherever you find this live stream today. And so transmitting soul light into any area of your life. Let's talk a little bit about what that is and how it works. So the premise is that when we use our minds and when we use the energy of our soul, we're tapping into the energy of creation. And as we tap into the energy of creation in the quantum field, we set the intention of what it is that we're wanting to create. And in this specific case, it's transmitting soul light to any area of your life. So if there's an area of your life, it could be health, it could be wealth, it could be fitness, it could be friendships. Perhaps you need a greater soul community, spiritual tribe, could be love relationships, could be family relationships. Any of those topics are beautiful topics to explore transforming with the light of your soul. So, as we go into meditation and connection with our soul light energy, we invite the soul, the spirit, to inform us, to educate us, to enlighten us, to illuminate us. And then, as we receive our own soul's light more embodied through our being, through this intention of connecting, we then hold that area of our life in our consciousness, right? So if it is family relationships or particular relationship within a family, I would hold the energy of that in my mind, whether it be, let's say it's my mother or my sister or my brother. I would hold one of them in my consciousness. And if it were the whole family, like for instance, if there was a conflict within the whole family dynamics, perhaps something's going on that's causing a big family disturbance and there's some disconnection with the family or some withdrawal within the family. And I'm just using family as an example. You could use career, wealth, whatever, but family is important to everybody. And so when we, as the light workers, right, the light workers, the star seeds, the walk-ins, the energy healers, you guys are the ones that are holding the spiritual staff for your family. And so it's our job as the light workers to hold the spiritual current for our family. And so when we start to see the disconnection within the family heart, it's really our job to sort of be there to energetically mend it. Okay, so what we do in this particular situation is holding our family in our mind, in our consciousness, as we're connected to our soul, as we're connected to our heart and our soul's light. And then we just send that soul light into the situation, into the area of our life, into, say, the family, so the family heart, the family connection. And as we hold it in our consciousness, as we are in connection to our spirit, there is a direct transference or transmission that occurs. You don't have to be physically present, but the transmission occurs because you're holding it in your consciousness. Now, it's different than sending people energy. And it's different than sending healing energy. It is transmitting soul light into a situation so that the container of that situation is filling with the light of the soul, which is higher mind, higher wisdom, higher illumination, higher love, unconditional love. All of these soul qualities. And so by creating that experience in your mind, in your consciousness, and holding the situation, the area of your life in your consciousness as well, what happens is the soul light that you're generating or being the channel of is transmitting into that container, that situation, that life experience. And now that life experience is going to hold more of the energy of the soul, of the spirit. And because the container is holding more of that energy, because you put it there, then those other souls that may be in the container as well, the relationships that are also in that container, will be able to, through resonance, they'll be able to choose to allow this higher frequency to enter into their own being, into their own consciousness, into their own heart. And as this higher frequency is allowed by choice into their being, it will begin to align their own consciousness with the light of their soul, with the illumination of their soul, with the love of their soul, with the forgiveness of their soul, with the unconditional love and forgiveness of their soul. So what you're doing in relationship wise, holding this or transmitting soul light into a relationship, is you're opening a doorway and you're making energy available that may not have been as readily available prior to your transmission of it. Now, so that's how it works in relationship, in relationship areas of your life, when you're just wanting to create peace, create harmony, create forgiveness, create the communion again, or create higher levels of expression of love. So transmitting light to relationship. Now, transmitting light into, let's say, material aspects of your life, needing to purchase a house, needing to buy a house, needing to sell a house, needing to get a promotion, needing more wealth, looking for tickets for a cruise around the world, whatever it is that you are wanting to experience in your life. If you, once again, as you connect to your soul and your spirit, and hold that thing, that idea, that area of your life in your consciousness and transmit the soul light to it, you're either going to create that thing to be magnetized towards you, or create that thing to elevate in its expression. So, bank account, let's just say, bank account. I was thinking about this today. I had the thought that sort of went through my mind, because I'm renovating a cabin up north, and the thought that it needs a lot of work. It needs a well, and it needs some expensive items. And so the thought occurred to me today, I need more money. And I felt the energetic experience of needing more money. And I was able to catch myself in the thought. And it was probably about 30-second worth of sort of self-reflection. I thought it to myself, I caught myself in the thought of it, and then I recognized that there's a feeling tone behind it that is empowering that thought of needing more money. And so this morning I made this sort of conscious effort to change the dialogue of that particular thought, which has probably been running in the background for about a year because of this project that's going on. So that's a really great example of how to send more soul light into an area of your life. And so instead of focusing on the lack of and having the emotional or energetic tonality of the lack of in my physical body or yours, um, shifting the consciousness to having more money, having the tickets that for the event or the cruise, having the bank account that is that has plenty in it, right? That has that. So you're living from the overflow rather than the lack of or catch up. Um, so thinking about those things, those kinds of material things that are needed resources for your life, going into meditation, going into connection with the soul light, and then sending or transmitting soul light into those areas of your life will allow the opportunities, the synchronicities, and the manifestations to occur faster, easier, and more wonderful than doing it all through physical means. Yeah. So let me share an example of this just to get an idea. And I may have shared this in another video, I'm not sure. But let's say we need to have a kitchen renovated and we don't know anyone that does that sort of stuff. So I could go online and start researching kitchen renovation contractors, right? I could go to Home Depot, I could go to Lowe's, I could go online and try to get people. I have estimates, people coming in, people going out, giving me estimates, sorting through the estimates. Who do I want to work for me? Somebody shows up, somebody doesn't show up. Um, some estimates are high, some estimates are low. Which one is it, right? So that would be the experience of doing everything through the mental body and or the physical body. Now, when you switch tactics and you move into the energy body, the light body, the soul consciousness, what you do in this experience is you hold the idea of the experience already created or the kitchen already renovated. So I'm setting the intention to energize kitchen renovation, and through that intention setting, holding the kitchen in the light of my soul's consciousness and the light and the illumination of my soul, and then letting it be, right? So doing that practice a few times and then letting it be. And because of that practice, what begins to happen is the people that are meant to assist, that are of the highest frequency and that will create the greatest ease for you, will show up in your life sort of through like random chance meetings, or hey, I think you would dig this person, you should contact this person, or I know somebody who does kitchens and yeah, he's my cousin. So you kind of get set up so that the perfect person finds their way to you because you set that call out and you illuminated it with your soul light. And so you're going to attract to you the resources that are of the highest frequency, the most grace, right? And so that is a little mini clip about transmitting soul light to any area of your life, how it works. And we're going to be doing that tonight as an exercise in the free masterclass intro series for the Awakening Your Light Body class. If you have not come on to join us for one of these, you are missing out. If you are ready to take your spiritual journey to the next level and really start to develop your psychic gifts, your divine gifts, really start to develop your increased ability to connect to higher self increased ability to manifest, increased ability to stay calm, centered, neutral, at peace within your own being. If you are ready to really discover what a regular kind of practice and program can do for you, I cannot recommend the Awakening Your Light Body course enough. I teach this course once a year because I feel as though it is a foundational course to take every person to the next level wherever they're at, taking them to the next level in connecting to themselves. And I'm super excited this year. I've got a little board over here on my wall with some of the students that have already joined up and a few students that are still in the process of filling out their registration. So we're going to be putting some more of those up in the next couple of days. And our class starts on September 22nd. We really would love to welcome you to this class, to this course. The Awakening Your Light Body course series is for the light workers, for the healers, for the caregivers of this world. It's fantastic for therapists. It's fantastic for artists and creatives. It brings you in greater contact with your higher self, with your divine presence, and it up levels your life so that the normal everyday struggles and challenges become smoothed out. There's so much less bumps in the road, and it gives you the tools to handle the challenges that life has to offer, as your obstacle course in this spiritual journey. So I would love to welcome you into our tribe of Awakening Your Light Body students and participants, which again, we're going to begin on September 22nd. Check out the registration for tonight's class and you will get all the details. We're going to talk about the Light Body class and course in the class tonight as well. Take care, everybody. Peace out, Star Nation. We will see you real soon. Bye-bye.